Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 27th of January 2023. As always, before we get into it, if I could ask you for the favour of if you'd subscribe to the channel, please, that'd be marvellous. Every subscriber helps and is appreciated, so if you would click that button, that would be fantastic. Okie dokie, today we're going back to the early 1990s and a band called Skin. They weren't around for too long back then, but what a band they were, and they've just a few days ago had their fantastic debut album reissued in a triple CD package, along with a disc of bonus tracks and a disc of live stuff, and it's proper stuff. It really is. It's Thunderous, what I'd call proper hard rock songs with a bit of a bluesy edge to them. And the main features being Neville MacDonald's lung bursting voice. I mean, this man, wow, what a voice! And the superb guitar histrionics of Myke Gray. And we do have a bit of a new wave of British heavy metal connection going on here as well, because of course MacDonald was formerly with the excellent but under the radar Cougar. Check their album out, Across the Water, if you can. And bassist Andy Robbins was formerly with Tokyo Blade, right? And the drummer Dickie Flizzar was formerly with Bruce Dickinson's touring band. There we are. And Myke Gray played with Jagged Edge, right? So there's a little bit of history catch up. And I said Bad Reputation Records have done such a fine job putting this triple package together. The debut album, that eponymous debut album, is beefed up with 3 live cuts from Skin's performance at the 1994 Monsters of Rock at good old Castle Donnington, for anyone who remembers those days. There's a CD of 14 assorted bonus tracks, and then a third CD, 15 live cuts, and the band's on top form here. Man, I never saw them, but there must have been some live act listening to this. Really must. That debut album is a proper monster. It made the UK top 10 album charts, consists of 11 really strong hard rockers with, in particular, as I've mentioned, MacDonald's voice and Gray's guitar playing up to 11 and then some. And it all starts with Money, which itself was a top 20 UK single, as was House of Love. Both those songs irresistibly powerful and energetic hard rockers. MacDonald out Coverdale's Coverdale. He's that good. Myke Gray effortlessly peels off the big muscular riffs, the spectacular shredding, and Robbins and Flizzar is as booming and powerful a rhythm section as you'll find anywhere. And indeed, there was a third single taken from this album, Tower of Strength. And that does the business as well. They're not typically what you'd expect as singles, but man, they are good. The rest of the album, there's no slouching going on here. For example, Look But Don't Touch has a huge single on chorus, and that's shown to full effect because it's one of the live bonus cuts, and you can see how that went down at Castle Donnington. Raised on Radio has got a nice sort of edgy, jaunty, economical riff. Wings of an Angel wanders into brooding power ballad territory, with some really nice fretwork from Myke Gray. No wonder the album sold as well as it did. So UK top 10, that's quite some achievement, right? So the other CDs in this package are more than worth the place, particularly the live stuff. The energy is remarkable. I mean, it's all out here. This lot leave nothing on the stage. They don't leave anything back for themselves. It's outstanding. And for a band that had that behind them, a debut album in the top 10, hit singles, blah blah blah, support slots with like a Little Angels, if you remember them, Thunder, that Monsters of Rock performance, and even sharing the stage with Bon Jovi. They were on the bill with Bon Jovi at Gateshead Stadium. Went there once, not for this, but anyway, that's another story. Hit singles. Killer debut album. Surely they were going to the big time, weren't they? Well, for whatever reason, it didn't last too long, and that is a huge shame when you've got an album as good as this behind you. So check this out. Properly recommended stuff. That said, debut album's phenomenal, and the bonus stuff and the live stuff equally so as well. So there we are, Skin, brilliant. I'll as always, I'll put a link in the description underneath the video to the album on Amazon, so you can go and check that out and other reviews and what people think and whatnot. But it's proper hard, heavy, bruising stuff. It really is. It's great. So there we are. That's Skin and the debut album, bonus stuff and live stuff as well, all in one triple CD package. Top stuff indeed. So there we are. Please subscribe to the channel if you would before you go. That really would be excellent. And as always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.